Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Tuesday night. It is 7 o'clock. That means we are going live talking about health and fitness. Today, we're talking about supplements, when to take them, when not to take them. Are they helping you? Are they hurting you? Supplements are all about helping you make progress, right? Yes and no. But before we get into the details of that discussion, I want to make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. If you're not subscribed already, please subscribe. And don't forget to click the little bell so you're notified every time I have a new video that comes out. But most importantly, please, please, please share this information, share this video, share other videos on my channel with someone that you know that is looking for information, someone that you care about that's trying to make progress, whomever and wherever you think this information is helpful, please share it with somebody. Okay, we want to help as many people as possible, and you're part of that. All right, supplements. Today, we're going to talk about, we're going to break supplements down into two categories that hopefully will help you be able to determine if a supplement is something that is being beneficial to your progress or potentially detrimental to your progress. Okay. People take supplements for a lot of things. When I'm talking about supplements, I'm talking about additional things that you take beyond your normal nutrition sources, right? So your normal meals, things you take outside of that. So it could be anything that helps you or is supposed to help with improving your energy, having better workouts, improving your digestion, improving your overall fitness and performance, helping you grow muscle, skin and hair health, helping to deal with aches and pains. There's so many different things going on in the human body, and there's literally a product you can buy for pretty much everything. Okay. Whether it be a drug, whether it be just an over-the-counter supplement, whether it be who knows what. Okay. So we're not going to talk. Okay. I'm not going to talk about medications. Okay. That's different. We're going to talk about supplements. Okay. Primarily things that you get from like a vitamin shop or a nutrition store, GNC, something like that, where you can go in, maybe go to Amazon and look up supplements and get different types of things that help with all the things we just talked about. The baseline, okay, the baseline that I want you guys to understand is by definition what supplementation is. Okay. Supplementation is adding to what you're already doing. Okay. So here's the assumption that I make before I recommend a supplement to somebody. If I'm going to recommend a supplement to somebody, I have to make the assumption that what they're already doing is covering all the bases. What they're doing is already covering the bases of what they need to be doing for their body to function properly. Okay. So if I'm going to say, hey, you should probably take this, or I recommend taking this, then I'm assuming a few things. Okay. I'm assuming, right? I'm making the assumption that they're getting adequate protein, that they're getting appropriate levels of fuel, that they've already things to reduce chronic inflammation in their body, that they're doing resistance training, that they're doing metabolic training, that they're getting in, because those are the basics. If you don't have the basics, first thing to evaluate before you start looking at supplementation. If you don't have the basics down, why are you looking for supplements? Okay. Supplementation is a tool that can be used if you're in a process of improvement and in healing, where the basics may get you moving, but you need some assistance. Okay. But if you don't have the basics down, then the supplementation becomes what we call compensatory. And then it doesn't let you know if the basics are even working, because you're altering the process by adding something in before you can fix the original problem. Okay. So that's the first thing to look at. Before you look at supplementation, are you doing the basics? Okay. That's number one. Okay. A couple of something else to think about. Okay. In your journey, let's say before you got to where you are today. Okay. Maybe you've been keto for a while. Maybe you've tried to do different things. Audio is going in and out, Glenn. I'll try to, I don't know why, it should be fine. Let me know if it keeps going. Keeps doing that. I'll put my headset on if I need to. On your journey, if you've been unhealthy, a lot of times when you're unhealthy, you have a poor diet. We get into, we look for solutions. So we may have a habit or have the mindset of needing supplements in order to function. So once you start realizing the things that you can do to get back to those basics, you have to let go. So this is a reversal process. You have to let go of feeling like you need those supplements. Okay. Maybe you're hooked on 5-hour energy and you need that B12 shot every couple hours, every couple times a day in order to have energy, right? Maybe you're used to taking some kind of fiber or laxative on a regular basis to help you go to the bathroom because your system, because of what you've been eating, is so messed up that you need that supplement in order to be regular, right? Maybe there's some other thing that you're taking that you're used to taking because your lifestyle was preventing your body from working the way it's intended to work. So you needed that extra help in order to live your life and have some level of quality of life. Okay. If that's the case, once you start fixing the basics, you need to let those things go. Okay. You need to let those things go. And here's the thing, that's scary because you're used to having that. And I totally understand that. Right. I was a Tums and Pepto-Bismol guzzler all the time. Okay. Until I realized that, hey, I need to stop doing this and let my body work. And then eventually I realized, hey, the way I'm eating, what I'm doing is fixing my digestion. It's fixing my gut. I don't need these anymore. Okay. Was there a period of time where there was an adjustment? Absolutely. Was there a period of time where there was fear and apprehension that I'm going to have heartburn, I'm going to have indigestion, I'm going to have all these issues because I wasn't taking the stuff that I was used to taking? Absolutely. Okay. But I haven't had a Tums. Gosh, it's been 4 years since I've had a Tums, since I've needed a Tums. Okay. But if I kept taking it just because I was used to taking it, who knows where my progress would be, because it would be doing something for my body that my body could do by itself. Okay. That's one of the things we're going to talk about. Okay. Just understand, just because you've been taking something because your body is not healthy doesn't mean you have to take it. You're trying to fix your body. Once your body's healthy, you may not need to take it anymore, but you're never going to know until you stop taking it. Okay. Something to think about. There are 2 types of supplements that we're going to talk about. I'm going to break these into 2 categories. Okay. One is supportive and the other one is additive. Okay. And I'm breaking these down. I was trying to think about 2 words that kind of put these into buckets so that you could evaluate. One is more beneficial than the other. The other one is more usually a negative effect than the other. Okay. Supportive supplements. Here's the criteria for if something is supportive I just came up with these. Okay. Supportive supplements are supportive because they are essential and your body cannot make it. Your body can't make it. Essential and your body can't make it. You need to supplement because your body cannot generate it itself. Okay. You can be deficient if you don't get enough, and that's detrimental. Historically appropriate, something that we would have gotten when we were cavemen before the industrial age. Okay. Something that is natural and whole food based. Okay. Existing in current biological functions. What that means is something that is a supportive supplement is something that is already part of the biology of our body. We just need more of it. Okay. That's supportive, something that already exists. We have pathways, right? Yes. Daily minerals, electrolytes, magnesium, that kind of stuff. Okay. Collagen, hydrochloric acid, those are all things that can be supportive. Okay. Based on different situations, we'll talk about in a second. Additive supplements, which are usually not needed. And in most cases, if your body is healthy and functioning properly, you can do without. Okay. Non-essential substances. I'm just going to say substances because it could be anything. Okay. They are non-essential. You do not need them in order for your body to function. Okay. Your body can make it, so you don't need more. If your body can make it, you don't need to add more. Why are you supplementing something if your body can already handle the load? Okay. Or it doesn't need it in the first place, right? Carbs are an example. Ketones are an example. Your body can make it, so you don't need to eat it. Why are you taking more? Okay. It's not natural. It's man-made, or it's extracted, right? Or generated, created, processed from something else. Okay. It's not something that we would get naturally. If I just went out into the wild and killed something and ate it, or pulled something off a tree and ate it, it's not something I would normally get in enough of quantities that it would make a difference in my body. It's not natural. Okay. It's not inclusive in existing biological functions. Okay. Caffeine, not necessary. It is a stimulant, but it's not part of something that's normally happening in your biological processes. Okay. And obviously, like I said, it's not historically appropriate. It's not something that the cavemen would have had access to. So why do we feel the need to have it and supplement to be healthy? If we've never needed it in the history of humankind to be healthy, why do we need it now to be healthy? Okay. That's a question to ask yourself. Okay. So here's the thing. The difference between supportive and additive supplements. Okay. Supportive supplements support existing functions. Added supplements duplicate what an enhanced function could look like or would look like. Okay. If my energy is good and I am metabolically healthy and flexible, and I have trained my body to process fat or glycogen, and I am good at doing so, I will have energy all day long. I will not crash. I will not have stalls. I will not bonk in the middle of the week, in the middle of the day, and feel like I need to take a nap at 2 o'clock every afternoon. Okay. If I'm healthy and metabolically flexible. Okay. If I'm not healthy and metabolically flexible, I need to take a 5-hour energy or a shot of coffee or a Monster energy drink to get that caffeine to simulate having energy. My energy has not increased. I have stimulated my body to act like it has more energy. Okay. That is not the same thing. Okay. What that has done is that has increased inflammation, that has bypassed, and this is the challenge, and this is the thing about supplements. When you take additive supplements, you are bypassing the natural functions of your body. That makes your body less efficient at those natural functions. So every time you take an additive supplement, a 5-hour energy, a Monster, a coffee at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the afternoon just to stay awake, fiber, ketones, laxatives. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Anytime you're taking an additive supplement that is replacing the natural function or compensating for the natural function, you are limiting the development and improvement of your health, period. Okay. Think about that. If I'm going to take something, it's just like working out. It's like working out. If I'm trying to deadlift properly, the deadlift is focused. If you do it properly, it's focused on your hips and your hamstrings. Okay. If I do it improperly, if I'm doing it differently and I'm doing what we call a compensatory movement, I'm using something different, but the movement, it looks the same, then my lower back is going to get worked. I'm going to hurt my lower back. I'm going to increase inflammation. I'm not going to develop my hamstrings and my hips, right? So using a different system, using a different substance to do something is not going to help you get healthier. Okay. So you have to go back to that mental game of I've needed this because I've been healthy. I'm trying to get healthy. I need to remove this for a while and let my body go through the process of improvement. You have to let your body's metabolic functions, because remember, metabolism is all of the functions of your body. Metabolism is not just how you burn fuel. Okay. Your metabolism is literally every function of your body. Your gut function, your immune system function, your mental function, your biological, physiological, neurological functions, okay? Your digestion, your recovery, your sleep, how your hair grows, everything is metabolic, okay? It's your metabolic function. So if you're taking something to help your digestion that that is not starting with removing crap, removing plants, removing carbs, removing processed foods, removing seed oils, and you're taking something to help make your stool bigger potentially, and that's supposed to help you poop more. There's Your body doesn't want more poop. So why are you taking things to make you poop more? If you're eating food that your body is digesting and you're removing crap from your diet, then number one, you're going to get more nutrients. You're going to have less waste in general. So you won't need to poop as much. And when you do poop, it will be easier. So why are you taking a supplement to help you poop? I just said poop like 5 times in 30 seconds. Okay. The same thing goes for energy. If you are teaching your body how to utilize fat and glycogen for fuel, then why are you carb cycling, right? Why are you taking ketones? Why are you taking energy drinks? Why are you doing pre-workouts? The idea is to get your body to be able to function in any circumstance, under any level of stress, activity, whatever, because that's what we're designed to do. You don't need to take additional additive substances in order for your body to function. Okay. That's it. That's really it, guys. Questions to ask yourself about the supplements that you are taking. Okay. Are they essential to my function? Are they things that my body can or cannot make on its own? If my body can make it on its own, do I need to be taking it? If my body can't make it on its own, is it something that is natural, whole foods, and historically appropriate? Okay. Electrolytes are a great example. Okay. The level of minerals in the water, in the earth, in the food that we eat now compared to what it was hundreds, thousands of years ago is way different. Okay. That's why we supplement with micronutrients, minerals, and vitamins. Okay. We, as a human race, we used to drink blood. We used to eat more animal products and things like that, right? That stuff is gone. We don't do that anymore. Okay. So getting outside and getting sunlight is not something that we do as much anymore. So vitamin D is an issue, right? We don't get the minerals and the electrolytes that we used to from our food naturally. So supplementation with those is appropriate historically. Okay. Supplementation with caffeine is not. Supplementation with fat burners and energy drinks is not. Supplementation with extra ketones outside of what you're already eating and or what you have on your body is not historically appropriate. Supplementation with fiber to help you poop is not historically appropriate. It's not needed. It's not essential to your function. Okay. So those are the questions to ask. Okay. And remember, most importantly, if you are going to add a supplement, the first thing you need to make sure you have in place is the basics. Am I getting enough protein every day? Am I getting appropriate levels of fat? Not too much, not too little. Okay. And remember, we work that number off your lean body mass. If you have a lean body mass of 120 pounds, then you should be getting at least 100 grams of protein and no more than 100 grams of fat and carbs combined, preferably less carbs than fat. Okay. I'll just say that. Right. Are you doing things to reduce inflammation? No seed oils, no processed foods, whole foods only. If it has an ingredients label, you probably shouldn't be eating it. Okay. Are you doing resistance training? Are you lifting weights and moving and stimulating your muscles to grow and improve your metabolic efficiency and metabolic function? Are you doing metabolic training? Are you training at different levels of intensity to teach your body how to work in all 3 metabolic pathways? How do I burn and utilize ATP and phosphogene? How do I burn and utilize glycogen? How do I burn and utilize fat? Okay. Are you getting enough sleep and giving your body the longest and largest amount of anabolic time each day in order to repair and recover and restore metabolic function and grow and improve, because improvement happens during rest, not during work. Okay. If you don't have those 6 things, is it 6 things? Protein, fuel, inflammation training, metabolic training, sleep, and recovery. 6 things. If you don't have those 6 things in place, then supplementation needs to go second. I would recommend stopping whatever supplements you're taking unless you know for a fact that you need it. Okay. HCl, hydrochloric acid, is one thing that that obviously if someone needs it, they need it. There's situations, okay, where based on past history and health, if you have an issue with creating hydrochloric acid and digesting things, you might need some digestive enzymes and some hydrochloric acid in order to just be able to digest the food, because that is something that maybe normally someone would have that it's not essential because your body can create it. If you're damaged and you can't create it, then it moves from the additive into the supportive category. Okay. Normally HCl, probiotics, digestive enzymes would be in the additive category for most people. Most people, if they fix their diet, they fix their digestion issues and they don't need those things. Some people have literally damaged and destroyed, for lack of a better word, their body's ability to produce hydrochloric acid and digestive enzymes, so they have to supplement. That moves those supplements from the supportive into the additive, okay? Because now they are essential and their body can't create it, okay? So you have to be aware and you have to be cognizant of where you are in that cycle, okay? Most of the time, things that are additive will always be additive, but you have to know, and you will never know if it really is additive or supportive unless you stop it for a period of time and evaluate what's going on. Focus on the 6 basics, then add it back in if you're not seeing any progress or change. Okay. Let's see here. We got a couple comments. Daily minerals, electrolytes, magnesium. Absolutely. Supportive supplements. Everything comes back to poop. Yes, it does, Joy. Poop. I might, you know what? I might get Natalie on here and we're going to do in our other channel, Keto Fit Couple. We may do, or Fix My Keto. We may do a video just on poop, because there's a lot of stuff that poop can talk that you can learn from poop. Magnesium. Yes. Magnesium helps with sleep. D3 multivitamins, LMNT. Absolutely. I recommend beef liver if you want to do that. It's whole food. It's historically appropriate, and it's got tons of micronutrients, right? So basically, guys, it's a mindset of switching from Everyone Poops. It's a children's book. Maybe I'll get the Everyone Poops book and just read it on camera. The idea of supplementation is to get out of the mindset of using supplements to fix a problem, okay? Let your body do everything you possibly can to help your body fix itself. If that doesn't work and there is a supplement that supports existing systems, then you can look in that supplement. If you're looking at supplementation as a problem solver without looking at the root cause, then you're missing the point. Okay? That's the point of this whole talk. 25 minutes, and that's pretty much all I'm saying. All right. I hope that was helpful. Give you guys some ideas on how to evaluate if you should be or shouldn't be taking, or if a supplement is or isn't appropriate or taking or helping you in any way. Okay. Just remember, supplements are added on top of a base. If you don't have the base, why are you supplementing? Cool. Take it easy, guys. See you next week.